in the recruiting process, how many emails have you sent out so far, in general?
Is it San Diego State or?
Let's do in general.
Probably like 15.
15, okay. Of those 15, how many responded genuinely?
3.
3, okay.
I'm a sophomore, so I'll be honest.
Okay, so let's talk about that briefly. You're not wrong. D1 schools are not supposed to respond to you, but as the coaches will tell you today, they can talk to you in person any which way they like, and they read your emails. Now, the 15 schools you emailed, are they only Division I schools? So you've mixed it up a bit. Okay. Of the D3s, how many of the 15 are D3s? 4. Of those 4, how many of those responded genuinely? 1. Just to give you guys an idea, just in terms of getting a job one day or trying to play college soccer, 15 emails will never come close to enough. And not only is that true for the individual school you're emailing, but in total. So I'm picking on you a little bit, and I'll learn more about you, and hopefully you'll show me your video. Lots of tools. I have one. There's other tools other people's have. But if you don't know what schools to email, you can ask ChatGPT. It will give you a gosh darn good list. But otherwise, what's your GPA? 4.0. 4.0. That narrows the list down really well. There's only 75 top academic schools. Do you have an offer yet?
No.
Of course not. You're a sophomore. So you don't have the privilege to only email 15 and think that will help you play college soccer or get to play. Now, if I am wrong and he's the needle in the haystack, then he's a bad example, and good for him. He's so good, and he gets to be recruited with 15 emails. In my brother's case and in my case, that was not even close. And with all of my students' case, and we've helped thousands at this point, I've never seen 15 emails work. I'm not saying you won't send more. I know you will. But I strongly encourage you to go. Of the 15, you mentioned 7 to 8 of them are D1s who are not supposed to respond to you, which you probably only emailed them once, so they're going to forget about you in 2 weeks. And the 4 other D3s you did email, 1 responded genuinely. So that is just not enough to get recruited. It's just not enough volume. You need a lot more volume to have a chance. Does that make sense? Now, having said that, how many videos do you have?
Like 5.
Amazing. So it's one thing if you have nothing to say, which you have nothing to say if you don't have enough video, but you have 5 videos. So how long is each video?
Like 2,
4 minutes. So you can cut those into 1-minute clips, put them on social media, not necessarily because they're going to follow you, but mainly because you have a new reason to email them. So now you have a weapon. A weapon is a video. So you can email those 15 schools 40 times with video. Yep. Okay. Comment the word quiz so we can ask you a series of questions to find a little bit more about your situation to see which camp you should be going to. That camp you just saw is one of the best ones there is. They're going to have it again in April, and you should go.